Hey, what's up, people? Craig here, Crying Jaggs Music. This lesson we're going to be doing Shimmer by Fuel off of their 1998 album Sunburn. It's one of those awesome alternative 90s breakup gems. So this song came out shortly after I went through a major breakup myself. You know, one of those breakups that just tear the heart right out your ass. And I know most of you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I know some of you out there still feel it. It's okay. I got you. Everything's going to be all right. Anyway, so when this song came out, I had only been playing guitar maybe, I don't know, two and a half years. And I started writing songs, and I heard this, and I was like, why am I even bothering writing songs? Because this guy just wrote everything I wanted to say. Like a song like this and like Barely Breathing by Duncan Sheik is like, everything that I was thinking and I was going through, like, yeah, they wrote it. I was like, what? Why fucking bother? Anyway, so back to the song. So the song from a chord progression standpoint isn't that difficult. The verse is all bar chords until you get to the chorus, I guess, which is in the first position. The tricky part is the strumming, and as you can tell, I still don't have it down 100%. And with that said, if you listen to the recording, there are some inconsistencies with the strumming. I don't know who's playing lead guitar on the recording. I don't know if it's Bell or Scallions, but there's a couple of parts where I can hear some inconsistencies in the strumming, particularly when he says, isn't on the label. There's a pattern. It's slightly off, right? But that's okay, right? Like, it's not supposed to be perfect. Music's supposed to be about expression, right? It's not supposed to be perfect, right? Like music today where, you know, everything's auto-tuned. If your voice isn't right, a computer can fix it. If you hit a wrong note, everything's attached to a computer and they could strike it and put the correct note in. That's not what music's about, right? And then you have like 29 fucking writers. It's horseshit, right? The days of the singer-songwriter are gone, right? Even a song like Someone You Loved, right, which I did a tutorial on recently, I love the song. It's a simple song, right? Again, piano, Lewis Capaldi. 5 people wrote that song, right? So anyway, music's not supposed to be perfect, right? It's supposed to come from the heart, and even if there's inconsistencies, that's okay. Look, and I know some of you might be like, oh, Craig, your voice and your play, like, I make no apologies when it comes to music, okay? Like, I know when I'm off key, right? I know when my voice is off. I know when my playing is off, all right? For someone that has little to no musical training and doesn't really know much about musical theory, I could sit in my car and listen to a song once and come in here and play it, and it's almost spot on. So I have a good ear, right? I know when things are off, okay? And I could hear it. I could hear it in songs. I could hear it in my own songs. I'm the furthest thing from perfect, right? But that doesn't mean I can't critique other artists. It's a form of expression. If you don't like it, turn off the fucking thing. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so getting back to the song. From a chord progression standpoint, not too difficult. It's the strumming pattern that's really, really difficult. As you can tell, I still have trouble with it. With that said, it's much easier to play on an electric guitar than an acoustic, okay? So there's 2 strumming progressions in the verse, right? And the chords are basically a variation of a C, a D, and an E minor, okay? So the chords are basically like you would be making a C7 bar chord, a D7 bar chord, and an E minor 7 bar chord. Except you are muting the G string throughout the entire verse, all right, when you're sliding from your C to your D to your E minor, okay? So basically what you're doing is you're starting on the 3rd fret, okay, and you're making a C7 shape, right? Except what you're doing is, so it's basically you're muting the E string with your first finger, right? So you're going to be barring the 3rd fret, right? And you're going to be taking your 3rd finger, 5th fret D string, and then your 4th finger, 5th fret B string, right? But you're muting the G string. So it's this. So basically what the notes are, you're muting the low E string, right? And it's going to be C, G, mute, E, G. It's just a C chord, right? They're taking the seventh away, right, by taking the B flat. So this would be a C7, right? But they're taking that B flat away by muting the G string. And then you're doing the same thing, same shape, and you're sliding it up to the 5th fret, right? And you're muting the G string, right? And you're taking the 7th away by basically muting the G string to take away the C. This would be a D7, right? But you're muting the G string, and it's just a D chord, right? So the actual notes would be, you're muting the low E string, and you're going D, A, mute, F sharp, A, right? Then you're going to move up to the 7th fret, and you're going to make like an E minor 7 shape, except you're going to be muting that G string, but you're going to let that low E string ring, because it's a E chord, E minor chord. Okay, so the notes would be E, G, B, mute, G, B. Okay, so those are the 3 chords in the verse, okay? But there's 2 distinct progressions, right? And I'm gonna slow this down because it's fucking tricky, right? It goes like this. So the trick with these chords is that even though you're making this kind of C7, D7, E minor 7 shape, you're going to keep your 2nd finger on the B string the entire time, because it allows you to go from your, I'm going to call it C7, even though it's not, because it's a C7 shape. You're going to go from your C7 to your D7 to your E minor 7, where your 2nd finger is on the B string, right? So if you watch Brett Scallions play it live, he's keeping his middle finger or 2nd finger on the B string the entire time with the verse. All right, so there's 2 distinct strumming patterns with the verse, okay? And the first pattern, she calls me from the cold, right? It's this. The hard part is going from that E minor back to the D, where you're putting your pinky, because you have to lift your pinky for the E minor, to put it back to the B string for the D, and then back to the C. So it's she calls me from the cold, just when I was low, feeling short of stable. So when she says she's ashamed, the strumming pattern changes. She says she's ashamed. Can she take me for a while? Then it goes back. Can I be a friend? We'll forget the past. Maybe I'm not able. And to break at the bend. And then you're going to go to the chorus, I guess, where it starts on an E minor, but you're going to hit the low E string first and then play the rest. So it's going to be like... so it's E minor to a D to an A minor. And then you're going to kind of walk up. you're just going to put your second finger, second fret A string to a C add 9 where your fourth finger is on the third fret high E string, to a D suspended 4, to a D, right? And then an A minor, again walk up to your C add 9, right? So it goes like this. Can I be a friend? We'll forget the past, and maybe I'm not able, and a break at the bend. Here and now, will we ever be again? 'Cause I have found all that shimmers in this world is sure to fade. Then it goes back. Away again. And then the second verse. Your dreams of champagne dreams, strawberries surprise, right? And you get the picture. And then there's a third part where it goes to the second strumming pattern, where it goes it's too far away, right? So it's bridge where you go to a D, and then you stretch your pinky to the 5th and 4th fret to make like an A to an A flat or a G sharp. So it's like on that C add 9. All right, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. I did. Any comments, requests, leave it in the comment section, and please don't forget to sub. See you later.